Okay, this is take 3. Hi, my name is Kate. This is the
And
Sweet and
I'm
Spicy
Cecily.
podcast. Oh.
Well,
This is why it's taken us so long. This is the Sweet and Spicy podcast. My name is Kate.
and I'm Cecily.
And we're reading Moonflower by Elira Firethorn today.
I'm not. I haven't read it yet.
But I have.
Dun, dun,
Let's talk
dun.
about it. That's good mythical morning. My bad. Anyway. I'm all over the place today. My bad. Okay, so Moonflower. We're talking about Moonflower. We got to meet her. We got to meet Elira Firethorn at Smut Lovers.
Kate was very excited.
I was so excited. I went to her table first. The minute it opened, I went to her table and I immediately got the books. Her books, her Ruthless Desires series, fully got me back into reading. I got out of reading for like a really long time. We had tried to start this podcast before. I had gotten and it was right around that time that I had found her book series. And it was absolutely one of my favorites. I love her writing style. I like that she does not she puts in enough details to where it makes my brain happy. But she doesn't overload it to the point of a book being 300 pages long when it really should have been 200 pages long. If that makes sense.
I mean, I like all the details.
You do, and that is great. My brain does not like to read about somebody's window for 3 pages.
Could be a very important window.
Most of the time, it's just distinctly describing the exact shade of, like, gold.
Eyes are the window to
That
the
this is.
soul.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, we have a lot of ambient noise today. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if you
It's
heard
a fun
that or
time.
not.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, work email chime, I turned it off. Closed that down.
Just
Cecily
like
works all hours of the day.
Yeah, Cecily does not get off. Well.
The clock. She is
Clock.
referring to the clock. That is accurate. The other is not accurate. But I
No.
digress.
Anyway.
Probably not appropriate. But what on this podcast is.
Honestly, we're just going back to the book now. Cool. We're covering Moonflower. We're talking about Moonflower now. Hello. Moonflower is a Halloween novella, okay? It's about 166 pages, 164 pages, something around that era.
Yay, more spooky ween.
So, this book, we're going to talk about triggers. She wrote a very nice before you read section. I don't know if you can see it because of my lights, my fancy new lights.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read it now?
Barely.
Let me do the influencer hand.
Your light is very bright.
I'm sorry. I can't tone it down anymore. But anyway,
I can look at my own copy. Now this
You
actually
can.
feels like book club.
So, I'm just going to read the whole thing. It's helpful. And she wrote it really well. So, Moonflower is an erotic novella intended for readers over the age of 18. Duh. It touches on depression, including apathy and suicidal ideation, feelings of unworthiness, a mention of disassociation and anxiety. There's also swearing, There's also swearing, a fear of domestic violence, kicking someone, not one of the main characters, out of their home, and violence against a person, not one of the main characters. It includes explicit sex scenes that have informed consent of the main characters. One scene, fear play. So, one scene is the uninformed consent part, by the way. Fear play, primal play, chasing specifically, CNC, so that's consensual non-consent, which in this case includes threat of murder.
Oh my.
Spitting, breath play, degradation slash humiliation, pain play, wax play, marking slash bruising, choking, overstimulation, sensory deprivation, blindfolding specifically, and domination slash submission. She also does put a little thing at the bottom that says these words are hard today. The scenes in this book aren't meant to be a guide to BDSM or kink. This is a work of fiction.
Fair.
So.
Ooh, it has like a playlist and a storyboard.
It does. It does. She has a playlist and storyboard. It's really cool. We're going to talk about the dedication, though.
I see
It's
that.
one of my favorites. To all the ones who understand that sometimes the smut is the plot. And oh my god, she is correct in this book.
We love a good smutty smut.
It's good smut. It's a why choose. It's an MFM, so no sword crossing. Technically? Yeah, no sword crossing. Definitely no sword crossing. Which, I came across a post today, and I think you might have sent it to me. Maybe.
Did I?
You might have, or maybe I sent it to you. I don't remember. It asked, is DVP technically sword crossing?
DVP?
Double
Oh.
vaginal penetration. For those of you who are confused, this is Cecily.
Listen, I don't do acronyms.
Is that sword crossing? If they don't do anything else with each other, is that sword crossing?
I mean,
Because
not really.
technically, but the friction of each other gets each other off. It's not like they can't feel each other up in there.
I mean, there's still a layer blocking it.
In DVP.
It's like a very thin layer of skin.
In DVP?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay.
That's just DP that you're thinking of.
I'm too tired today.
So see that one? Okay. That, the just normal double
Okay.
penetration one, you know,
Yeah, there's
one
like
in different
a
holes,
very,
those
very
are separate.
thin barrier. But, okay, no. If you've
Yes.
got two in there, I mean, you're rubbing on each other.
That's
I
friction. Wouldn't that be sword crossing?
I mean, I would
Or
say
no,
so.
because they're getting, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. That doesn't
'Cause I
happen
don't-
in this
I mean,
book.
that depends
I
on
want to
your
point that out, but
definition of sword crossing. Because
there is
like,
double.
is the sword crossing because, you know, they just accidentally touch, or is it sword crossing because they're actually like messing with each other? Like, what's your definition of sword crossing?
That's fair.
Because people always
mean,
like, no
my-
sword crossing, and it's just like, okay, but like, you're still seeing it, you're still watching it, and you still like it. And I'm not saying you have to like label and define yourself. However, if you are having group sex, you're going to see his junk. So you obviously can't be that scared about it.
I don't feel like they're scared about it, and I feel like that's a big thing about romance books and the enjoyment that we get out of them is that these men aren't scared of these things because, you know, women write men with healthy masculinity.
I would say these are fictional men.
Yep.
If we're talking fictional men, they don't even care if it's sword crossing. If we're talking actual men or actual male identifying people, 9 times out of 10, they're probably gonna be like, ew, gross. But like, again, I go back to the point that you agreed to a group sesh. You're gonna see
interact with them.
Even
Sometimes
if
you're gonna
like,
interact with them.
even if you don't like touch them to bring them any kind of pleasure, you're either talking to them, directing them, communication. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I don't know how you go into that situation. You're like, no sword crossing, but like, yet the whole situation is you're both down to bone the same person. So I kind of, I don't know. I have just a side eye on that. I'm like, just.
I feel like if you're.
Just go forth and fornicate however you're going to.
Exactly. I feel like DVP, though, in books, they're getting each other off with the friction, and they are touching. So I feel like that is
blatantly
considered.
Touching at that point.
Yeah. They're squeezing up in there.
They're like the Power Rangers, except instead of a Megazoid, and now it's a Megapeen. You're welcome.
Okay, I'm going to take a moment. Okay.
I had a work meeting last night and the night before, and last night I picked up my sister after work because her car is messed up because of a whole series of unfortunate events, and I didn't get home till like 11:30, and then I didn't get to bed till like after midnight, and then I woke up at 7 to take my nephews to school, and I've worked all day.
I'm sorry.
And now we're here.
I stayed up to try to finish this book because I started it yesterday.
But yeah, there you go. You've been blessed with Megazoid Peen.
Anyway, moving on.
You're not, I feel like you're not 90s enough to truly appreciate that image. I'm going to share that with people my age.
So you didn't see what happened. Freya rubbed up on the camera and totally just moved it.
I do see that it moved, but I didn't realize it was the cat. Oh, there she goes.
Let me move it back.
Oh, that's
no, I just moved it back because it's near my foot. Okay.
Continuing
with this book because we haven't talked about it yet. Okay, so we start with Cora.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to college. She has her two best friends, Ezra and Wilder, that she's normally, hangs out with on Halloween, but because she's moved away to Philadelphia and they're still back home, they're about a 5-hour drive. You okay?
The one name is going to bother me.
I know it will. When I read it, I was like, oh no.
Him as a small child? That is not okay.
Just imagine Pretty Little Liars instead.
I never watched that. It looked dumb.
Listen, Ezra Fitz was the Pretty Little Liars guy.
Yes.
He was her teacher. It was a whole hot for teacher thing, so.
Inappropriate.
Oh, definitely, because she was in high school.
I do vaguely remember seeing that part.
When I was younger, I didn't understand the issue until I got probably like a year or two older. And I was then in high school and stuff, and I was like, oh god, no. So.
Nice.
Yep. Anywho. So. She's moved away for college. They're still back home. They still talk quite often. She has a boyfriend named Matt. Matt's a dirtbag.
Go figure.
She asks Matt to clean the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it's described that this bathroom is quote-unquote clean is that it smells like chemicals, and that's it. There's still hair in the sink. There's soap scum all over the shower. He didn't even sweep the floor. The toilet seat is still gross. Man didn't even try. Man weaponized incompetence.
I was gonna say, weaponized incompetence. It is a thing.
Oh, yeah. And then, she tells him, hey, I asked you to clean the bathroom. Did you? And he goes, it looks fine. Of course I cleaned it. And she goes, can you come in here and tell me if this looks fine? So he comes in, he looks at it. He looks at it and he goes, it looks clean to me. She goes, there's still soap scum. There's still this. They're still that. And he goes, it's fine. Like, whatever. So she had just gotten off the phone with these two best friends because she was supposed to go see them for Halloween, because Halloween has been their thing, and she hasn't seen them in the past like 3 or 4 years because she's been here and she hasn't, with the douchebag, and she hasn't gone back or whatever, because they just moved in together maybe like 6 months prior to this. She is not happy in this relationship, but she stays in it because he's a really good distraction from how much she wants to bang her best friends.
Oh. Well. Awkward.
But she wants to bang them both. And she doesn't think it's fair to have to choose. Which, honestly, girl, fair. I say as I'm very committed to my husband and,
Fictional world.
Fictional. Anyway. So, she goes and, had talked to them or whatever. She is so mad about this whole thing because she's so pissed off. She's so angry about all of this. She told them that she's not coming again this year because she's trying to avoid them. She knows, like, she can't see them or else feelings are just gonna come up even more. She's in love with these guys. She cannot have them. She doesn't think that they're ever gonna want her in that capacity. So, she goes through and gets up from bed or whatever, because Matt was out with his friends, and then he had come home, and that's when she tried to go take a shower, found out the bathroom was gross. So she rage cleans her bathroom.
I love a good rage clean.
Oh, yeah. So she rage cleans her bathroom. She finally takes her shower. She gets dressed in her pajamas, and she goes out, I believe it was like on the couch or something. She leaves their bedroom. And she opens up her old blog that she had in like middle school that she used to write poems on, and Wilder then later describes them as shitty poems. Shitty but cute poems.
Tumblr.
It was pretty much, she had her own little Tumblr blog. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And she would like, announce like her favorite bands, her favorite TV shows, her favorite books, all of these things on this blog. She set the blog to private, and no one had access to it. What she didn't realize and forgot was that she gave Wilder access because he asked to have access back then, because he's been in love with her for years as well. And so he's been, in love with this girl.
Naturally.
And also, Wilder helps teach kids math.
Aww.
He is a math tutor, like a freelance math tutor and math, like, teacher. He loves what he does. He loves helping kids with math and stuff. It's so cute. Ezra is an artist, so he's an artist. He gets commissions and everything like that. Just to give a little bit of background on both guys. But, so Wilder gets a notification in his email one day. And he's like, it was right after he had talked to her, and he goes, that's weird. She posted for the first time? That's weird. It was one right after the other. It was 2 posts. One of them labeled selfish. The second one labeled selfish part 2. She talks in these 2 posts, because it's a continuation post. For the first post she posts, and then she ends it, and then the next one she said, you know what? No, I'm not done talking about this. So she's basically using it as a private journal.
Mm-hmm. Except
she still doesn't realize that Wilder has access. And he even says, what's this? And he goes, I really shouldn't look at this, but she doesn't talk to me anymore. I really hope she's okay. He's worried about her. So he starts to read it. He goes, you know what? I'll read like 1 paragraph. I'll figure out what it's about. See if, make sure she's okay. And then I'll stop. Well, she then goes to go on and rant about how much she hates the relationship she's in. And how Matt is shitty. and how he couldn't even clean a bathroom, and how she rage cleaned her bathroom, and how he isn't a good roommate. She doesn't want to be stuck in this relationship, but she has to be because she's trying not to think about the fact that she wants to fuck her best friends and that she's in love with them and she doesn't want to choose between them and she wants them both.
Da da da. Well, now he knows.
So Wilder obviously had to keep reading. He just kept reading. He read the whole thing.
I mean,
And he was like,
how could you not?
Yeah. I know. And he was like, holy shit. So he doesn't tell Ezra.
Bruh.
2 weeks later is going to be Halloween. Wilder plans to go there for Halloween. On Halloween to go visit her. He wakes Ezra up on Halloween because he knows that Ezra will back out if he doesn't do this way. Because Ezra has a lot of like anxiety and depression issues, like really bad depression issues. And that is a big theme in this.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I feel bad for us when we have to edit this later.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got really bad depression issues. And he comes up and is like, hey, wakes him up at 2 p.m. Because man is sleeping. He is depression sleeping. He doesn't want to get up in the morning. Nothing. He gets up. He wakes. Wilder runs in the room, wakes him up and said, hey, I need you to get up. We're leaving in 30 minutes. He goes, I need you to pack a weekend bag and also bring your ropes.
So how's he know about
what?
those?
I'm going to tell you in just a second. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? So Ezra's packing a bag or whatever, and he grabs the ropes. He's like, why the fuck do I need my ropes? He's shoving everything in the bag. He gets in the car with Wilder. So the thing that I left out that was in those blog posts were very explicit fantasies that this girl has. And one day when she was over at their house, because they live together, they share an apartment. When she was over there one day, she saw that Ezra had ropes in his room. And she talks about how she wants him to tie her up, and that she loves that his hair is now long and curly, and she just wants to hold his head a certain place with her hands all through his hair.
Valid.
Yep. Yeah. She also talks about how she wants Wilder to chase her through the woods and take her in a rape fantasy. So.
Wait a minute.
Yep. So. He gets in the car. Gets in the car with Wilder. And then he's like, okay, what the hell are we doing? He's like, we're going to go surprise her. We're going to go see Cora. And he was like, does she know we're coming? He goes, nope. We're going to surprise her. He's like, I think this is a really bad idea.
Ropes.
He's like, I think this is a really bad idea. Like, she obviously doesn't want us, like, she would have come back to see us. She would have invited us. Like, there's obviously, like, this thing that we can't be doing here. And he goes, no, she wants us. He goes, what are you talking about? So he tells him. Not about all of it. Because he doesn't actually explain it until very later. He actually just tells him to trust him and that she wants them. He doesn't tell him.
Like, wants them, or just wants to see them?
Wants them.
Okay.
He's like, she wants both of us.
So
and
the
goes,
two of them know that they both want her.
Yeah, and they had... So, yes and no. Wilder knows that Ezra wants her because he wants her. And he's like, me and him are too close. We're too similar. Like, there's no way that he doesn't want this girl based on how he acts with her and, like, interacts with her and loves her and stuff. So, and then Ezra also knows that Wilder loves her. Like, they know each other, but they don't really talk about it. They made a pact, though, that it would be really unfair for one of them to have to watch as the other one got the happy ever after.
So it has to be both or none.
They didn't realize both was an option.
Gotcha.
Just like she didn't realize both was an option.
You know what could have solved that?
Communication.
Da, da.
But she didn't... What is she gonna do? She didn't think they wanted her and all this fun stuff. She didn't want to ruin a friendship she's had since she was, like, in kindergarten. They've been friends since they were in kindergarten.
Fair.
So they've been friends for years. They have pictures of them from Halloweens, like, years and years and years of Halloweens. Like, they've been friends for so long, and she really just wanted to distance herself a little bit until she got over this thing, and it wasn't working, so she didn't know what to do.
That's because y'all have built a bond where you love each other very much.
Exactly. So they show up.
The best bonds are when you're friends.
Yeah. Cora's off at her Halloween party that she's supposed to be at with her other college friends. They show up at her house. Guess who's home?
Beat his ass.
Matt. You know what they do when they see Matt?
Beat his ass.
Hey, Matt, it's time to get the fuck out. You don't live here anymore. Also, Cora doesn't want you. But before you go, Matt tries to, like, fight them a little bit, and then Ezra reminds him, there's two of us, there's one of you, and you're small compared to both, like, one of us. So, you're gonna skedaddle. Wilder makes him clean the bathroom spotless. He goes... Freya!
It's like you're haunted.
I know. He goes and inspects the bathroom. And because the mirror has streaks on it, he makes him redo it.
That's
and he
amazing.
also punches him for trying to get one over on him, I'm pretty sure. He gets punched somehow during this whole thing, and I don't remember exactly how. I thought it had something to do with the bathroom, but I could be wrong.
Approved.
It's amazing. I love Wilder and Ezra, but Wilder is the definition of, like, crazy biker dude. Like, crazy rocker dude more so than biker dude, but, like, and he's just a children's math tutor and teacher.
Gentle giants, man. Gentle giants.
He wears like leather jackets, and he's all cool, and he's got like shorter hair, and he's got like they say that he's got like black ripped skinny jeans all the time. Like, it's not necessarily skinny jeans, but black like ripped jeans or black jeans and stuff. He always looks cool.
He's a gentle giant.
So,
It's
you know what he does?
Usually the scariest looking people who are the nicest. It's the nice ones you gotta watch out for.
Yeah. So, they pack up all his shit because they know what their girl Cora's stuff looks like. They know what stuff is hers and what stuff isn't. They kick his ass out, and then they notice
That's beautiful.
that she has pictures of them all over her house.
No, because she whoops them.
Yeah, and she's got a coffin bookcase.
Yes. My husband's supposed to build
Yes.
me one of those.
And she has a picture of them from Halloween back when they were, that was either the high school photo or the kindergarten photo. I think that one might have been the high school photo, of high school seniors photo, because they also talked about the one of them in kindergarten. I think that one is closer in her bedroom though, like on the wall. So it's sitting on top of a book. It's sitting on top of Dracula because they read it together in high school.
That's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Adorable.
It's so cute. Basically, the entire house... I'm getting there. Wait.
No.
So basically, the entire house is a shrine to their friendship, all fun and games.
sure
They
boyfriend loved
text.
that.
Oh yeah, he hated them. He hated that she talked to him, so he thought that they hadn't really talked in like 3 years. No, they called and talked all the time. Just not around him. Because she would still call and talk to them and listen to them. She just wasn't opening up about herself because she couldn't do it without being honest about her feelings.
Gotcha.
So he was, so they get back in the car and they were like, or they hadn't gotten in the car yet. They're walking out of the house. And, Ezra looks at Wilder and goes, "Where are we going now?" And he goes, "We're going to go to the Halloween party." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Oh, I already texted her friends. They know we're coming. And they know we're surprising her." Wilder planned this, like, down to a T. So, they go there. Before they go, I'm sorry. Ezra was like, "We're going to a Halloween party?" And he goes, "Yep." And he goes, "What costumes did you bring?" And he opens up the trunk, shows, and he goes, "I can get behind this. You still don't know what the costumes are." So then they get in the car, they head over there. They find the friends are all excited to say hi and stuff, and then they find Cora, who's in the library by herself, because Matt won't stop calling her. And so she finally answers, like, "What the hell do you want?" Wilder is dressed as, I think it's Wilder's dressed as Dracula. And Ezra is dressed as Pinhead.
Nice.
So they flank her in a bookcase thing. And, like, she's in book... The girl is rich, whoever owns this house, okay? One of her friends who's there is rich.
Because I'm like,
got, like, a full library
or something?
No, she's at a full library.
She got a bell library. Must be nice.
So she's between two bookcases, like, like, bookcases are here, she's in the middle, right? Smushed between two bookcases. They flank both sides of the sets of bookcases, and both come in on either side.
That would scare
and
the crap
she's
out
like
of me.
she's not paying attention because she's on her phone. And then Ezra grabs her, pulls her in, and she screams. And then, like, Wilder puts his hand over her mouth, and Ezra just whispers in her, pulls the mask up. She sees who it is, and he whispers in her ear, "Happy Halloween, Moonflower."
Oh.
Or, like, surprise Moonflower. They call her Moonflower.
Oh.
Because their thing is that she does so much better at night than she does during the day. She blossoms at night. She blooms at night. She's so creative and everything. It's so cute.
Adorable.
Oh, I don't think I ever rated the spice and stuff.
No.
Spice is 4 out of 5.
And we ain't
Like,
even
it's pretty. It
discussed
gets pretty
yet.
spicy. I know it gets pretty spicy. The majority of this book is spice. It's wonderful. And then the plot and everything. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. It was really cute, especially for a novella. It got pretty detailed for a novella, which I liked. It wasn't just like skip, 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 skip. It was actually you built up the characters a little well. It was really nice. So, she sees them. Wilder is like, "Hi, Moonflower," like this and that. They end up fucking in the library.
Just like that.
They fuck in the library. There's some build up to it, but I don't want to spoil that for people.
Does she
'cause there's,
answer
like, some
dude's phone call, though, or do they hang up on him?
Oh, no. She answered it. And she was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And that's when...
Then they showed up.
Yeah, that's when they showed up, and she hung up on him, and she's like, "I'll talk to you later. I'm not doing this now." She hung up on him, and that's when they grabbed her.
Nah.
So they fuck. Because she was like, "You kicked him out?" And he was like, "Yes. Because you didn't want that." So they fuck. And then they hang out at the party for a little bit. And then they go back to her house. And that's when Wilder is like, okay, I need you to sit down and not be mad at me, Moonflower, because I got something to tell you. He tells her about the posts. And this is when Ezra finds out about said posts.
Poor dude. He's just like,
and
along
he's
for the
like,
ride.
oh yeah. And she's like, what? Like, you read my private stuff? He goes, yes, but it's because it was about me, and I wanted to make sure you were okay. And then I showed up in them, and I didn't know what to do, and I just kept reading because I was interested. And then you started describing how you wanted both of us, and that you loved both of us, and you thought Matt was shitty, and you didn't want to be with him, and you wanted to be with us, and I went for it. He goes, and now we're here, and you're ours now.
I mean, acceptable. Approved.
And then I believe then they go to sleep because they're tired.
It's a big day.
Then she wakes up, and neither one of them are in the bed with her.
Where'd they go? That's mistake number 1. Unless they're in the kitchen cooking breakfast.
Ezra went to a coffee shop to get them breakfast. And Wilder went to use the bathroom and just happened to not be in there yet. So then he came in and he goes, no, I wanted to wake you up. And she goes, you were gone when I woke up. And he goes, that wasn't the plan. She's like, where's Ez? Like, where's Ez? And he goes, he's at the coffee shop getting us breakfast and coffee. And she said, oh, okay. And he goes, well, he's hanging out at the coffee shop he's getting us breakfast and coffee from. She goes, what do you mean? He goes, well, I get this morning as my private time, and then he'll get tomorrow morning as his private time. And then they fuck.
I mean, you gotta make a schedule.
Yeah. So that they can have their private time. And he just hung out at the coffee shop until Wilder texted him. And then he came back and he brought her cinnamon rolls and a pumpkin spice latte. And she was so happy. And Wilder was like, you're going to spoil our girl. And Ezra was like, as she should be. And it was really cute. And like, Ezra is so sweet, like outside of the bedroom. And then they get into the bedroom and he's like, get on your fucking knees. And it's like, oh,
Sir.
And then he's like, yeah, you like choking on. He's like, I want you to go as long as you can. He goes, and then double tap on my leg if you need me to back up. She almost passed out. And she finally tapped on his leg and he backed up only a little bit. But what's funny is that she tapped, he stayed there a little bit extra longer, and then he pulled back. He's like, I knew you could last a little longer.
That will mess with a kid who's used to exceeding expectations. That's messed up.
So, but they're always very, like, back up immediately, stuff like that. He knew from the way that she tapped him, because it's in his point of view, he knew from the way that she tapped him that she was hesitant about tapping him. So he was like, I'll wait for a second and then I'll do the thing. But they're very like, okay, we'll back up, we'll do this, we'll do that, kind of thing with her. And so after they wake up and they have breakfast and they enjoy their things, they go and do schoolwork. They all do their own schoolwork because they're all in college still, right? They go and do schoolwork, and they all are doing homework, and I think Ezra's working on commissions and all kinds of stuff, right? So then, at the end of, the day or whatever, they hop them all in the car. They put a blindfold on her.
Oh, no.
When she's in the car, she hears one of them get out of the car and slam the door, and then it's like silence for a little bit. She's like, what the hell is going on? And then she hears Wilder open his door because he's in the back seat, and grabs and comes up to her and unbuckles her, and he's like, showtime, Moonflower. And so he picks her up, takes her out, guides her into the woods, takes off the blindfold, and he goes, you know how you said you wanted to run? And she goes, yeah. And he goes, run. Bolts. She is running, she's running, she's running. She can constantly hear him behind her, but she never sees him, and he never catches her. So she's like, oh, okay, I'm winning, like, whatever. She reaches a graveyard.
No, not the graveyard. More
Don't worry.
Graveyard boning.
No coffins, no graves.
Just
Pre-dug
regular,
graves.
boring graveyard. Just cash.
It's not boring. So she's running, and then I believe it's a mausoleum. Not mausoleum. Yeah, maybe mausoleum. There's something. I think so. I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily it exactly, or if it was
a mausoleum or a crypt, but they're pretty much the same thing.
No, Bausoleum. I don't know. It was something. It's a big structure. I don't remember exactly the wording that they use. I think it's a mausoleum that they use, but I think there's another thing too that's like you don't enter. I don't remember. Somebody steps out from behind it when she's running, and it makes her stop. Because it's a full Grim Reaper scythe costume.
That's terrifying.
And the scythe looks real. And then, so he gets closer, and she starts backing up, and that's when Wilder is, like, right behind her and goes, no, Moonflower. And, like, the scythe is used to, like, tilt her chin up. It's fake. It's not a real scythe. It just looks real. It's Ezra, obviously. And then there's some...
No, could have went in a whole different direction.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Then there's a grave on the ground, and they fuck her over this grave. It's like a flat grave. They fuck her over the grave. And she feels really weird about it because she's like, isn't this desecration? They're like, well, it's the most action he'll get in a while.
Leave an offering. It. Ask permission
Ezra said, well, we'll be dusting off the cobwebs.
Oh.
It's like, oh, fuck. And then, so that's when Wilder, does his thing, right? He gets her there. And then Ezra pushes her towards a cross. Like a big one.
Got a makeshift sex dungeon out here.
Uh-huh. He, fucks her face against the cross.
Does one go to hell for that? That sounds like something
I don't
one would
know.
go to hell for.
I'm not done.
Oh, there's more.
He then ties, like, he
Ties
then
her to it?
shoves her. No, he doesn't tie her to it. That's what I thought it was going to, but I don't remember them ever actually getting tied to it.
That's good. That's good.
He doesn't come in her mouth, though, like she wanted. This is a super explicit episode.
I'm not editing this. Just putting rated E for explicit.
That is not how that works. E is for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
This should be rated X.
NC-17.
No, it's not even that. This is rated R. 18 plus only. So anyway, he then puts her legs on his shoulder, pushes her up against the cross, has some fun with his tongue to her. Wilder's like, I'm not usually like a watching kind of guy. He goes, I've never been into it. He goes, but with these two, I think I like it. He goes, and I think it's only because it's these two.
See what I mean? You're gonna be the three. You're seeing it. It's doing something.
He's fine with it. He likes to watch her get off.
I mean, it's one.
But anyway,
Anyway.
So Ezra gets her off super fast. Wilder's a little like, damn. Like, because it's from his point of view. It's from Wilder's point of view. And he's like, damn. He's like, damn, Ezra, like, that was fast. He gets her there fast, whatever. And then he fucks her against the cross.
Definitely going to hell for that one.
Do you know why they're especially going to hell for that one?
Oh, gosh.
They look at the grave afterwards. They haven't even looked at it. They look at the grave.
Oh, no.
It's a priest.
It's like we have a vendetta against priests on this podcast.
I know. So, yeah.
Wow.
You get a happy ever after. They're great. I'm not going to tell you any more about the book. Something does happen. Nothing bad to them, but something does happen.
Drama. There must be drama.
So, it has to be drama. But it's really cute. I highly recommend it. It's especially really nice because they do touch on the fact that Ezra needed to go to the doctor to find some kind of either medication or therapy regimen or something like that. And they actually sit with him and make him schedule the doctor's appointment. And then Wilder looks at her and is like, I promise I will drag him there if I need to. So he does actually go at the end, it does tell you that he goes and does get on antidepressants and stuff like that, so yeah, it's really cute. I highly recommend reading it. It was a good little Halloween read.
Yay for spooky reads.
They do have some tie-up. Ezra does tie her up in his morning time. In, like, a little bit more complicated things. I'm not sure if it's exactly shibari, because I'm not super...
we don't know what we're
knowledgeable about it, but it does sound like it is. It's specific knots that it does mention in this book, so I think it's fun.
I mean, not.
I recommend reading it. It's cute. It's fun.
What was
beautiful?
The other style?
It's sexy.
So there was like Japanese knots, and then there was another style. Western, which all I'm just like lasso.
Yep. Okay, so that's it. Do we have any questions?
Nope. I'm probably gonna have to go read this and just ignore his name.
Yeah, you will. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna change his name.
It's okay. Cecily has...
That's just real. I have a nephew that has that name.
You do?
And that's just really creepy.
Yeah, your nephew is like 8 too, so 7, 8,
Yeah.
something like that. So yeah, it's weird for you.
Nope.
So, highly recommend reading this book. Also, I want to say one more time, Elira Firethorn, love her books. Highly recommend her. She is literally one of my top authors. She's in my top 3. She's in my top 3, top 5. Like, she is up top. I love her so much.
We will tag her in the story. We tag everybody. Some people
We do.
respond. It's nice.
It's nice. Even if they don't, that's okay too. I mean, we just are trying to spread good books that we
Spread the
find,
word.
books that we find good and enjoyable, and hope that you guys enjoy them as well.
Spread the news of the good books. Not to be confused with the other good book, but it's not that good, so there's that.
Anyway,
This is the best humor I can come up with on how tired my brain is right now. So.
I know. It is honestly just a really good book, though. Enjoy the short-ish episode this time, guys. Short-ish. So, yeah. Next week will be our Halloween
Next week will
episode.
be Halloween Samhain. Cecily still doesn't know what she's reading, but it's going to be spooky.
Follow us on Instagram.
That needs a sound warning for the waves.
Sorry. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I believe that's all of the ones. Spotify. you know, anywhere you listen to your podcast, Amazon Music, Audible, we're on all of them.
Anywhere but Apple.
Anywhere but Apple.
Because they hate us.
Yeah, they're constantly messing up our stuff. But
They hate us because they ain't us.
we're Sweet and Spicy Pod on all of those. Go check out our stuff. YouTube, we post a little bit of longer episodes if you're listening anywhere else.
A lazy editor. Let's be real.
I'm not saying anything. Kate refines the audio ones.
It's a lot harder to edit the video, though, because if I chop out some of the words and the video's jacked, and I don't have the skill set to fix that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just, pick a point, like, when I had to get up and chase the cat because she was peeing. It's like, cut, delete. That was it. And then it was just, like, the tiniest little, like, jump where you could tell something was there. But I'm not a professional.
It's
Maybe
okay.
One day I will be.
Sometimes we do cut out stuff that we're like, oh, we definitely shouldn't say that. And it's not bad. It's mostly like, oh, we mentioned one of our family members that did not give consent to be on this. So let's, like, get that out of there. But that's okay.
That'll be fine.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our podcast, and give us some rates, you know?
Having fun.
Yeah. Give us some ratings. Give us some comments. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like.
But nice.
Let us know if you... Yeah. We're sensitive, guys.
I mean, I'm not, but I can be.
No.
I'll be spicy.
Yeah.
So.
I look so spooky right now.
You do look very spooky. You look like you're about to tell me ghost tales. So it really does work for the whole boning in a cemetery vibe. 'Twas a dark and stormy night.
It's mostly because my window gives a lot of light, and it's getting dark outside. So, all right.
That's true. It's like
I'm gonna go eat dinner now.
I gotta go cook dinner. Yay!
I mean, I can make my light. I can make my light brighter. Hold on.
Let's not do that.
Ah.